In Tutorial 18 we are going to cover how to manage your blog section of your website. We will cover how to add standard blog posts in Lesson 19. We are first going to show you how to manage your blog. This area controls all the categories, tags, subscribers, standard blog posts, and smart blog posts that you have added. Your page might be a little bit different than mine is over here, as you will have different blogs added. Let's start off from the beginning with the top main row. This row is for viewing the various items listed in the links, not managing the items. You've got the Home button, which takes you to your live blog. Next is the Category button, which will show you all the different categories and the post titles on your website. The next button is Tags. This shows all the tags that you currently have on your site. The tags you see here are the main keywords added in the initial website setup. These keywords can now be replaced by your own keywords. On to the authors page. You will see there are two authors. The first author would be our developer, and then the second author would be you, as the admin of the website. The next tab that we have is Teams. Currently, we have no team setup, as it is not necessary for teams, unless you want to give access to members to post on your site. If this is the case, please contact Cuckoo, and we will set this up for you. The next menu button is Archives, which will display an archived posts. If you want to archive a post, you can set your posts to archived when managing blog posts. And then you will see your calendar. You can see when posts were added, and also if you've got any posts pre-planned, this is where you would manage them, but for this tutorial, we don't have any posts scheduled. In all of the pages we've gone through, you may have noticed at the top right, there is a button that says Start Creating New Blog Post. We will cover that in the next tutorial. The next menu link is Subscribe. You can click on Subscribe to be notified of new blog posts, etc. Next up is Search, and once you have clicked on Search, a text field is displayed, and you can add text to search. The final tab that we have is the management of your blog and profile, and the overview of your entire blog. In this section, you make changes to the various items listed. On the draft page, you will see a list of any posts that you have set up, but are not published. Then we've got Posts, which are your published posts. Next, we have Post Templates. If you're using the same type of layout every time you create a new post, I would advise that you set up a post template, which makes any future posts a bit easier. Pending posts, this is not relevant to your site, unless you do decide to allow members or users to post on our blog. If any of your posts have been reported by users of your site, they will be listed under Reported Posts. If there are any comments on your blog posts, they will be listed here. Under Categories, you will see a list of the different categories on your site. Let's go into this link, because this is where you manage your categories for your website. You'll see that there is General Info and the Advice column, which are the two categories that came with your Cuckoo Smart site. Then there is a button on the top right of the page that you can click on. Once you have clicked on this new category button, you will be asked to put in a category name, the category permalink, which you can leave blank as it will be automatically generated from the name. Next is your description of your category, if you would like to add a description, but this is not required. At the bottom of the description, you will see a drop-down that says Select Parent Category. If you want this to be a subcategory of one of the main categories, then you can select the main category as the parent, or you can leave it as a main category. Under Privacy, you can select the viewable permissions for either website users or registered members. We suggest leaving it on users, unless you will be adding members to your site. And then finally, it's the category avatar. The best option is to add your website favicon or your logo icon. Once you're done, at the bottom right of the page, you can click on Create, and your new category will be added. You may add as many categories or subcategories as you'd like on this page. You can also see how many posts are in each category. So now let's get back to the blog management at the top. You will see the next link under Categories, which is Tags. You can add new tags here, which helps when you're posting, as you can select them for SEO purposes, and a way to link similar blog posts. The next menu is for favorited posts. Teams are for setting up multiple teams who would have access to posting blogs to different categories. Subscriptions are for displaying how many users have subscribed to one of the blog categories or the blog as a whole. Finally, you can edit your own profile, and below that, you can sign out. If you click on Sign Out, you will be signed out of the management part of the site. In the next lesson, I will quickly show you how to add standard blog posts. Thank you for following this tutorial. See you in the next one.